started.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the 9 Mile Swamp. It's a pleasure to be here with you, and thank you so much for coming tonight. I'm going to start out with a little instrumental that I almost always do. It's called Steve Berg's Rag, and Cheryl's going to pop us into a couple of a little sharing going on while I'm doing it. My red guitar.
And Eric Fetty's here already.
Eric Fetty's
and Blaze
here.
is here.
We should start earlier.
And Mark
Hoteling.
Hey, Mark.
Hi, Mark.
And Neil, if he's listening.
So this
Hi,
is
Mom. Hi, Aunt Marilyn. Hope
tonight's guitar selection is a heritage made in Kalamazoo, Michigan. Quick story about it. Kalamazoo, Michigan was where Gibson guitars were built. And so when Gibson made the decision to move their factories to Tennessee, and they eventually had a factory in Nashville and a factory in Memphis, they made the decision, some of the older men made the decision to not go. They said, hey, we're Michiganders, we're not going to go to Tennessee, for crying out loud. And so they pooled together their money and they bought the old Gibson factory. And that's the story of Heritage Guitars. Their motto was that they were going to make guitars that were equally good as Gibson guitars, and I can testify this is equally good, if not better.
Nice.
So it's a lovely guitar, and I'm happy to be here playing it tonight. So, Judy, what are you waiting for?
Here it
comes.
This is for Judy.
I hear your voice above the mighty waters roar. We walked the road far too many dusty summer days, and though I hate to say it, babe, I must be on my way, and I'm going all alone. I will make it on my own. I got nothing to atone for, and there's nothing more to say. I'm sorry, but it's true that I must believe in you. You're gonna find someone to follow in another brighter day. And what can you say? You just can't see. Who can you blame? Blame it on me. It's not the way you gave your love that makes me want to go, and it's not the way you look at things or what you didn't know. It's a point of view I haven't found. It's a sign I've never read. It's a smile on the horizon that I've just begun to see. And I'm going all alone. I will make it on my own. I got nothing to atone for, and there's nothing more to say. I'm sorry, but it's true that I must believe in you. You're gonna find someone to follow in another brighter day. What can you say? You just can't see. Who can you blame? Blame it on me. miss you in the days and in the cold nights in between. And someday I'll come back to you, yeah, if you love me then. Just place a guide around your heart. I'm gonna break it once again. And I'm going all alone. I will make it on my own. I got nothing to atone for, and there's nothing more to say. I'm sorry, but it's true that I must be leaving you. You're gonna find someone to follow in another brighter day. What can you say? Just can't see. Who can you blame? Blame it on me. Heard two voices in the night, singing songs of mixed delight. One was telling me still today, one was saying love was on the way. Didn't know what I should do, which one would lead me here to you. Is love just passion on the wing? Is it a deathless song I can sing? Go out and find someone. Love is love, it's all the same. If you're feeling sad and lonely, you're the only one to blame. Voices in the wood, trying to think which one was good. One said love was just illusion, and I felt lost in my confusion. Then I knew which one was true, which one would lead me here to you, which sounded sweeter in my ear. One will last me through the years. Go out and find someone. Love is love, it's all the same. If you're feeling sad and lonely, you're the only one to blame. Love, it's all the same. If you're feeling sad and lonely, you're the only one to blame. Heard your songs out in the woods, tried to think which one was good. One said love was just an illusion, and I felt lost in my confusion. Then I knew what I should do, which one would lead me here to you, which sounded sweeter in my ear, which one would last me through the years. Go out and find someone. Love is love, it's all the same. If you're feeling sad and lonely, you're the only one to blame. There is someone who is waiting. She's the only one for you. Keep on searching till you find her. You will know it when you do. Is love just passion on the way? Yeah, yeah. Just a deathless song I can sing. Is love just passion on the way? Just a deathless song I can sing. Just a deathless song I can sing. Just a deathless song I can sing.
Yeah.
Hey, Ride On, did we ever work on that?
We didn't. Do it
Okay.
next time.
All right, we'll do it next time. Okay, we're going to do a song now called Befall the Mountainside, and it comes from what is a very formative book moving in the direction of fantasy literature. And before there was a J.R.R. Tolkein and the Lord of Rings and of all that things, there was a William Morris who was one of the first people to translate Icelandic literature and translated a lot of other Scandinavian pieces, and turned it into modern chapter book novel sort of form. And in this particular song, the men are going out to battle, and I will be the men, and the women are sort of checking them out. They're asking him questions because they know the men are lying. The women ask them, "Where are you guys going?" And the men say, "Oh, we're going to go out and get the sheep and bring them in because it's raining pretty hard out there." The women say, "Well, that's all well and good, gents, but why the armor?" "Oh, armor's nice. If we're going to go out with the banner, our father's banner, we're going to wave it around, and we've got like nice iron clothing here, and it's a little heavy, but yeah, sure, a lot of fun, a lot of fun." And the women finally nail them and get the truth out of them, that they are in fact going off to a battle. At the end of the battle, and this very well may be some sort of Celtic celebration. At the end of the battle, the men who are left alive come back, and the women greet them, and the women are wearing armor, and they have a fight between the men and the women, and then they couple off and they're married. It's very sweet. Anyway, William Morris is an amazing character. I recommend anybody who's interested in fantasy literature, please find out about him.
And the music is Stephen J.Altman. Am I correct?
That is correct. My old mentor from the Folklore Center, Stephen Altman, wrote this beautiful, beautiful melody. Oh, I know what I need to do.
Yeah. And hi, Mom. Hi, Aunt Marilyn. I'm glad you're feeling a little better, Aunt Marilyn. And if you are watching, Ross Rogers. Thanks, Ross. If you are watching, drop us a line so we know that you're there. And I think I didn't say hi to Ruthie yet. Hi, Ruthie. Okay.
The day and filled with rain, our sheep are warded ill. Wood wolves gather for the plain, their ravening maws to fill. Oh, women, when we wend our ways to deal with death and dread, banner of our fathers' days must flap the way o'erhead. grass shall wave. Then fair befall the mountainside, whereon the play shall be. And fair befall the summertide, that whoso lives shall see. Now this melody that we're using tonight is also the melody for a Tolkien poem called Shadowbride. There was a man who dwelt alone, as days and nights went past. He sat as still as carven stone, and yet no shadow cast. The white owls perched upon his head beneath the winter's moon, wiped their beaks and thought him dead beneath the stars of June. There came a lady clad in gray, all in the twilight shining. One moment she would stand and stay, her hair with flowers entwining. He woke as had he sprung from stone, and broke the spell that bound him. Clasped her fast, both flesh and bone, and wrapped her shadow round him. Okay, I'm going to swap out guitars, and
Okay.
just like that.
Nice. Well, he does that. I'll remind you that we do have a website. You can find us at kurthenry.com. And on our website is our calendar for where we're playing live. And we have a couple months off from that, well, a month and a half or so off from that before we get back into live shows. But check out our calendar. And we also have CDs on our website for sale. If you purchase one of our CDs from the website, we match that money and we send all of that off to our local food pantry. So feel free to go to kurthenry.com and check that out. And the other thing, that we have to talk about is our good dear friend Joe Giglio, who passed earlier this summer. He used to do a Sunday show. Some of you folks used to watch it. Sunday show at 2 o'clock. And he has a celebration of life ceremony coming up on Sunday, November 9th. Now, if you can't make it into the city, to New York City to attend in person, it is going to be live streamed, and you can find the link for that on his Facebook page, joegiglio.com, as well as information on where the actual celebration of life will be held. Just go to Joe Giglio, Joe, Giglio, go to his Facebook page and you can see that information.
Yeah, and if for some reason you get confused, you can always email us and we'll shoot you the
message.
Message us and we'll shoot you the text. Joe Giglio was a really splendid guitar player, and he was one of my best friends. He was my best music friend in this latter part of my life, and he was a remarkable jazz guitar player, and it always, I tell you the truth, I was always kind of always bewildered by the fact that he loved my guitar playing. and I say that not to boast, but just because most of the jazz cats that I meet, you know, folk music, rock and roll, oy vey, fat. But here we are. So this guitar is this is a Martin guitars were being started. This company was started in 1833. It's the oldest American guitar company, and it's still cooking pretty well. This particular model is an OM28. The 28 part means that it has rosewood back and sides, which are very beautiful, and a Sitka, Alaskan Sitka top.
I think this is Judy's favorite guitar, of
and
course.
as we sit and talk, I may have a guitar in production that I'll be getting sometime toward the end of the year, which is very much like this, except it's made by the Larrivee company, and Larrivee is one of the finer, you know, boutique, so to say, guitar brands, and I can't wait.
And I have to mention Kevin Becker is watching. And Kevin,
Hi Kevin, how are you?
say hi to Carol if she's not there right now.
Okay, so what are we doing here? Willy of the Winsbury. The king has been a prison. I gotta start that again, sorry. The king has been a prisoner, and a prisoner in Spain, and Willy of the Winsbury has lain long with his daughter at home. What ails you, my daughter Janet? Well, you look so pale and wan. Oh, have you had any soul sickness, nor yet been sleeping with a man? Cast off your berry brown gown. You stand naked upon the stone, that I may know you by your shade, if you be a maiden or no. And she's cast off her berry brown gown. She stood naked upon the stone. Her apron was low and her haunches were round, and her face was pale and wan. Oh, is it with the Lord, or a duke, or a knight, or a man of birth and fame? Or was it with one of my serving men, abiding so long in Spain? Oh no, it wasn't a lord, or a duke, or a knight, or a man of birth and fame, but it was with Willy of Winsbury. I could no longer hide alone, and the king has called all his men, by 30 and by 3, saying, fetch me this Willy of Winsbury, for hanged he shall be. The king before, he was clad all in the red silk. His hair was like the strands of gold, and his skin was as white as the milk. Oh, it is no wonder, said the king, that my daughter's love you did win. For if I was a woman as I am a man, my bedfellow you would have been. And will you marry my daughter Janet by the strength of your right hand? Oh, if you will marry my daughter Janet, my land. Oh yes, I will marry your daughter Janet by the strength of my right hand. Oh yes, I will marry your daughter Janet, but I'll not be a lord of your land. And he's mounted her on a milk-white steed, and himself on a dapple gray. He has made her the lady of as much land as she shall ride in a long summer's day. Was indeed called Willy of Winsbury, probably the strangest folk song I have ever heard. I'd like to do an original for you now. I guess we've done a couple of those. And this one is called The Hammer and the Cross. And it's like, can I say, it's one of my favorite of my songs because it takes place in the Middle Ages. It takes place on the east coast of England, and it's fictional. In some ways, I was influenced to write this by some of the novels of Bernard Cornwell, which are excellent, and I recommend them to those people who can stomach medieval violence. But in any case, wonderful books.
Even I like them.
Even Cheryl likes them. Yes. Oh, let's find a capo in the pocket.
Oh, okay. That's a good place for a capo, unless you need it on your guitar.
And The Hammer and the Cross is basically a story about two groups of people. The people of the Hammer would be people who followed Thor, and the people of the Cross, of course, who are the Christians. And there were cases in which people lived together peaceably. It actually can happen, and it certainly did for a while before the action of the sun.
That wind, that fan's blowing right on your paper.
They can't see the fan.
You can't see the paper.
is kept, ever ring through a hall. Now the oath breaker's song, it's a curse down the years, it's the only song I know. Shields once were embossed with the hammer and the cross. When the lands grew fat and the summers ever were fair, but the reaping grows grim, where the reap hooks all our swords, and the harvest now hath begun. A storm tumbled the pine, drove the oak leaves astray, when the long ships beached by the bay. Burned then was the hall, the shield hung roof trees so tall, and the blackened stones of our breached walls were all that remained. A cloud conquered the sun, all our shadows stolen away. Now our ashes rise with the wind. Brambles grew wild on the old trodden way, while the horn blast sounds down the days. Will a cold rain never end, like the trust in a lost friend? Will a song about promises kept ever ring through a hall? Now the oath breaker's song, it's a curse down the years, it's the only song I know. A storm tumbled the pine, drove the oak leaves astray, when the long ships beached by the bay. And that was the hammer and the cross. Okay, this is this next one is a newish original that we haven't played out too much. It's called, what is it even called?
So Many Things.
So Many Things.
It's changed names a few times, but right now we're calling it So Many Things.
So many names.
Thanks for joining us, folks. Thanks for dropping us a line, too. Hey, Wanda. It's good to see you.
Hi, Wanda.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. There are so many things I can't understand. People seem crueler, things out of hand. And I'm feeling so low, I don't know what to do. But it's much better being with you. The history I read seems to slip off the page. All the actors so tragic as they fall to the stage. Still I can't find the words that ring clear and true, like the love that I'm sharing with you. Songs for lovers make the world so bright. Kings and warriors only fight love. There are so many things that I've come to rue from my own life and history, and it makes me feel good. So let's sing to the world with a song that is new, about a love that is steadfast and true. Songs for lovers make the world so bright. Kings and warriors only fight love. There are so many things I can't understand. People seem crueler, things out of hand. I'm feeling so low, I don't know what to do, but it's much better being with you. Yes, it's much better being with you. Thank you so much, and thank you so much for joining us tonight. We're going to finish up with a song called Fawley's Hymn, which I wrote after
Jude.
after I think my third reading of Jude the Obscure, which is a novel about a boy who lives out in the countryside in Wessex, a fictional part of England, who wants nothing more than to attend the Oxford colleges or college. And think circumstances of poverty and various other things prevent that him from doing that. And it's a song I love because it's a song that really I should say a book that I really love, a book because it really, for me, it really shows the value of education and how much education means. And we're living in a time when the insanity of our leaders is trying to kill education. And I just want to say it's a bad thing. It's a really bad thing. This is Jude Fawley's Hymn. And I have a little surprise at the end of it. A few have heard it before, but we'll see if the surprise ends. It's in effect. It doesn't always work, but so much for devices, right? I kneel unto the distant spires and windows cold as ice. I'll bend my thoughts to Christminster until the day I die. The laurel crown of Christminster, the city's holy light, the glory ground beneath the moon of my eternal night. The sun slips past the darkling heath. My path seems dim by night. Then up the moon to tip the glow through rills of elven light, and lights the lights of Christminster, the city's holy light, the glory ground beneath the moon of my eternal night.
Yeah.
The effect wasn't there because it only works with my electric guitar. I'm so dumb.
I was
Oh
wondering
my
about that.
goodness, you didn't even
Now
notice,
I
right?
did-
Ah!
I did know it. I
Oh,
noticed.
okay.
I was wondering why you weren't playing it. Now
Thank
I
you so much for
know.
coming out, everybody.
Yes.
We will not be here next week because Cheryl will be in Arizona.
Visiting my mother.
Visiting the family.
Yes, and my aunt and uncle.
And her aunt and
And
uncle.
my sister, one of my sisters and her family is coming too.
Mm-hmm.
But Kurt's staying home with the dogs,
Woof.
the garden, the house, good stuff. We are so grateful to have you guys as friends. Thank you for joining us. Appreciate it. I can't steer tonight. There we go. I think I got it now. Thanks, Ruthie and Blaze and Mark and Jane and Wanda and Kevin and Mom and Aunt Merlin and Ross, Ruthie, Judy. Did I miss anybody? Eric and Eric. Yes, thank you so much, folks. Thanks for dropping us a line. See you in 2 weeks. Check out our calendar, kurthenry.com.